On Monday, August 22nd, 2022, Junction police received an emergency phone call regarding a gunshot that was heard in an apartment building.
911, what is the address to your emergency?
The child who called 911 lived downstairs from where the shot was heard and was clearly shaken by the situation that was unfolding. Cell phone videos, as well as a journal, was found at the scene, and what authorities discovered would not only shock the community, but would also shock the rest of the world. The film you are about to see contains footage that was found at the scene, as well as the actual diary entries found written in the pages of the journal. These diary entries and footage have become known as the Bloodsummer Diary. The Bloodsummer Diary.
Caller is now been able to close the front door. He is now pounding on the door, trying to get in now. An apartment? Yes.
Give me a card for a parking problem.
Are you upstairs or are you downstairs? We're downstairs. Foreigner 23.
Yeah, that's where I'm at 28 on truck when you're ready. One truck, Lincoln X-ray 985, to come back up there.
You don't have to talk to you, don't need to, okay?
The Bloodsummer Diary. The Bloodsummer Diary.
Do you know how much you weigh?
The Bloodsummer Diary.
75. How was your tear?
The Bloodsummer Diary.
10-4, needed from sort of like that, I'm going to be leaving it down. I'm vehicle and driving the car moving.
Do you know how his eyes are? Nothing right now. Be okay?
Rocking up 505. 505 intercepting Phyllis and Keys for Athens, Plaintiff, soon to be X. Slashed her tires and has made threatening comments to her. She's concerned he might return.
And forgive that's a 32.
Is there any way you can get out of the building? I don't know, really, I'm scared.
10-4.
Look that.
No flight floor, one guard here. Got tight shirt on. And number 21 is on the right.
Bloodsummer Diary. The Bloodsummer Diary. The Bloodsummer Diary.
We have officers for sending. If you're worried, you don't have to talk to me. Just set the phone down, okay? I just need to hear if the officer's finding or not.
10-4, I just wanted to know if you wish to be put back 76 to Cabana Circle or to the subject's Address.
Yeah, I'll be 23 back on that town property case, and I'll be 76 to the Williams Road address to see if I can find the owner.
10-4.
Name 710?
21.
103 and Depot Street. Truck.
Can I have a gun, please? Can I have a gun? Can I please have a Can I have a gunshot, please?
Let's meet a seemingly sweet slayer.
My name is Salem Blackstone, and welcome to my diary. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead. Almost forgot to write in this diary today, but figured why not before I try to fall asleep tonight. I spent the day at work, bored as usual, and actually fell asleep at my desk while I was on the phone with a customer.
Hi, Miss Brewster. How are you doing today? That's great to hear. Can I have your customer ID number, please?
She was pretty pissed off and filed a complaint to the head office. So I'm probably gonna get a spanking for that when I go in tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, fucking calm down, bitch. Yeah, you, Mrs. Brewster. You smell like shit.
It's not gonna help my case much though, considering how many times I've been late and had call-in days. I hope they fire me, because I fucking hate my job. Management sent me an email today with a threatening tone, saying I should send an apology email to the bitch I fell asleep on the phone with. I really just want to tell her off, because everyone has days when they're tired, but I need this job to pay for my apartment. Life really sucks sometimes, and making a killing doesn't quite seem to be in my future just yet.
Are you alright, sir? Do you need help with that? Call your fucking doctor.
Sarah's mad at me again, because I kicked the neighbor's cat off the roof last night after I got home from the bar. I was just upset because all the bullshit at work. And she wanted to have a girls' night out instead of come over and spend time with me. I maybe shouldn't have said anything about it to save the grief, but I was just trying to be honest with her, like a good boyfriend should do. I was pissed off, but I don't like cats, and that one always pissed in the hallways anyways. So I felt like I was doing the building a favor. I missed work again today because I was too hungover to wake up. I felt like shit, so I said fuck it and slept all day. I missed a call from my mom, and Sarah didn't bother calling me because she's probably still pissed off at me. Fuck it though, at least I was able to get some sleep. Mom called, saying that work called her and was concerned about my mental health and well-being.
Oh, hey, Mom, how's it going?
Salem, I just got a call from your work.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
Fuck you. Fuck you, pancake boy.
They say you're flipping off at customers and...
No, wasn't like that at all.
What's up with you?
They don't know anything.
When you do show up...
Why would you believe them? They're just a bunch of fuckheads anyways.
You know, you owe me a lot of money and...
I know.
I'm gonna get evicted from here one of these days, and it's gonna be your fault.
No.
Will you please Get it together, son.
I'm trying.
It's just,
Mom, I'm trying.
get it together. Get help. They said that they would keep you on if you get yourself some help.
I know.
And you'd still have your job. But enough's enough. But I don't know how much more of this I can take, son.
I always gotta pull Mother Teresa out. You know I'm not religious.
I can't afford to help you out anymore.
What?
You're not going to be earning any money.
Right. Yeah.
What the hell is going on with you? Please.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, calm down.
Whatever. For now, I give up. Unless you get yourself together, I don't want to hear from you. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I can't do any more.
Fuck.
Bye.
Bye.
Now she's upset with me and said she's gonna call a head doctor for counseling appointments. I really need to find a new job. I woke up to a message today from work to take the next 2 weeks off so I can de-stress and figure out whatever it is they want me to accomplish. I hate doctors, and I especially don't want no shrink poking around up there. They're not gonna like what they find. I had to see Dr. Struthers today, who prescribed me some Zoloft and sleeping medication so I can get some rest, which will apparently relax me. How can I relax when it feels like no one really cares? Maybe the doctor is trying to poison me so no one will have to deal with my problems anymore. Please, put me out of my misery, motherfuckers.
Shut up, boy.
I'm not expected to be back at work now until the 24th of the month, and it couldn't have come at a better time. I needed a vacation anyway. It's just too bad I'm not getting paid for it. I was hoping to buy some blow with the next check to take my mind off things and see how well those sleeping pills work to counter it. It's never easy to fall asleep.
Shut up.
He had threats all the time on Facebook. He had problems with being coming around to the park and taking pictures and stuff like that.
It's Friday the 13th today, so I picked up a couple of new masks to wear and add to my collection. I asked Sarah what she was doing tonight, because I haven't seen her in quite a while, but she seemed to be hiding something from me. She mentioned that Chad had asked her to go to his camp for a party, but she said that she wasn't going to go, because one of her cousins would be visiting for the weekend. Pretty sure though, I heard his voice in the background, so I think I'm going to go pay a surprise visit to see if he picks her up or not. Maybe this is why she doesn't seem to want to talk much to me anymore, and never calls or texts me.
I was watching him in the fucking forest, and it was terrifying.
He gets it.
Loves it. He's like,
exactly.
Well, it looks like my instinct was correct, and my girlfriend's been cheating on me with Chad. If I didn't lose my license to drive, I would have followed them to his camp to be for certain. But just the fact that she lied to me in the first place is proof enough for me. Sarah is nothing short of a lying slut, and I'm truly hoping that they get into a car accident on the way to his lame-ass camp. They're both dead to me now anyway. I tried calling Sarah today, but it kept going to the answering machine, and I got no answer. She's nothing but a dumb slut anyway. I finally got a hold of the cheating bitch, and she said that she was tired and had to go to work soon, and that she didn't want to talk about the weekend right now, like my feelings didn't matter or something. I want to see the look in her eyes when she tells me, so I'm going to see if she wants to go for a drink or a coffee tomorrow. If she fucked Chad, I'm going to kill them both. I saw Sarah for the first time in what feels like forever, and she bullshitted right to my face. So how was your weekend?
It's pretty good. I missed you though.
Yeah. Oh, I heard you were with Chad though. I kept my cool and let her explain how she did go to his camp, but nothing sexual or flirtatious happened.
Listen, I don't know who told you that. I already told you before I left that I wasn't seeing Chad this weekend.
I saw you leaving them in the car. I was spying on you.
When was this? No, I told you that I left right from work.
Alright. Well, I saw you, so...
How was your weekend?
Pretty boring. I spent the night jerking off. She couldn't look me in the eyes, and she said she just needed space because my negative attitude was stressing her out lately. It seems to me more like Chad's been stretching her out lately, and I hope they both get eaten by wolves and their remains scattered throughout the city in a sky burial.
I told you the truth. I don't know where you heard that from.
Well, I saw it. It's all good. It's all good. If you like Chad, well, you can be with Chad. I'm going to the bar, I think, because this is really pissing me off. Like the coward she is, Sarah called me today to tell me that she's breaking up with me. I hate my fucking life. My phone went off a few times, but I didn't bother to answer it or check any messages today.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 666 is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Fuck the world and everyone in it. I doubt I'll be getting out of bed today anyway. It's not worth the thoughts and feelings. Mom called me today to tell me that I'm ruining my life by all the shitty decisions that I've been making, and told me she had to pay my phone and utility bills again this month. I really wish it all would just get cut off anyways, because there's nobody in the world worth talking to right now. She said I have to go visit her tomorrow because she's leaving town to visit my grandma-in-law and would be visiting my dad's gravesite with her. I know she's just going to bitch me out tomorrow, so I don't even want to go there and see her.
Hey, Sam. How you doing, son? So good to see you.
I think your dog's gonna bite me.
Oh, she won't bite you. She'll bite me.
It's okay. It's okay, Wolfie. How you doing, Mom? You good?
Yeah.
How's the doggy?
Well, my baby. My baby. When you're not around.
Yeah, when I'm not around.
When you're not around.
So you're going to see Dad?
I'm going to go see Grandma Cheryl. I don't want to tell her how you're doing. But anyways, gotta go see Dad. And you know how it is.
Yeah.
She's going to want to know all about you.
Well, you don't have to tell her I'm losing my mind, but you want.
Well, no, I'm not going to tell her that. Because I don't want to hurt Grandma. You know, but somehow she's going to have to know what you've been up to. It's not... She's
Yeah.
going to find out.
Well,
She always does.
my life's just going to waste. I'm going to lose my job probably. I'm going to lose everything. And I guess it is what it is. Maybe I'll end up like that one day.
Well, we hope not. It's not really the way we want it to go. But the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Yes. Sometimes I wonder why people see these things and don't change.
Well, I wish I could go with you to see Dad, but I'm working and I got all these things on the go, so I can't really make it. But...
Well, I can tell her at least you're still working. Positive spin on it, but
Okay.
if you don't get out of this nosedive soon, everybody's going to have to know. It's just that's the way it is, dear.
Yeah.
You don't know how many times I've cried myself to sleep over you.
Yep.
But I don't know where I went. But anyways.
If you didn't drink all the time, maybe.
What do I have left? I got nothing left. Nothing.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, well, you're part of the nothing, so maybe if you got better, I'd drink less. You know, really.
Well, thank you, Mom. I shouldn't have went to see Mom, because she had some drinks and turned into Mother Teresa again. I hate it when she lectures me and threatens to stop helping me out with things. I kept quiet though and let her preach for what felt like an eternity, but I told her I might meet up with Sarah later to talk about things and make amends, just so I could stop listening to her complain about me. Looks like Sarah blocked my number and took me off all her social media accounts. I tried to call and work things out and come over for a makeup fuck, but it said the number was unavailable or out of service. I just wanted to work things out because she's all I really have in this life. But that's okay though. I don't need her. I'm better off alone, and I'm probably going to hit up the bar again tonight to get some drinks and try to pick up some chicks for a rebound fuck. It's a good way to get my mind off things and get over the dumb cunt. It's been a while, and I'm single now, so I might as well try and get my mind off of her.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Hello?
I don't know what to believe right now. I'm so fucked up, words cannot explain it.
Oh, hi Grandma, how's it going? Yeah, sorry I couldn't make it. I had some things come up. Yeah, she left yesterday. She said she was leaving.
Grandma Cheryl called and said that Mom didn't make it to see her.
What? Where? No. You gotta be kidding me.
And she just found out that she was in a vehicle accident yesterday.
Is she alright? She better be alright. Okay, Grandma. Yeah. Thank you. I love you too.
Alcohol was found in her system. I don't even know what to do or think right now. She better not be dead, or I'm gonna fucking lose it. I was supposed to return to work after the long weekend, but I told them to go fuck themselves instead, so they fired me. Fuck them. My mother just died. I should kill them all and cut out their eyes so they can see how I feel inside right now. I haven't slept in days, and I just can't take my mind out of the dark place with all the madness that's going on around me. Mom's funeral is scheduled for this weekend, but the anxiety that I'm feeling is through the roof. I just want to die right now. Dr. Struthers called today to let me know she's going to apply for the disability program for me, since I've been through so much and I've been stressed out lately. She talked to my boss and told him that I was unable to work due to all the events that have been crashing down in my life. She threatened to have me committed for an evaluation, but since my mom's funeral is happening tomorrow and the impact of the events that have been happening, she's going to keep a monitor on me through weekly phone calls instead. At least I won't have to see that bitch for a while. I think I'm going to take a bunch of sleeping pills tonight, though, to try to get some rest before going to see my dead mother in the morning. I am nothing but a useless piece of human garbage, just like the rest of society. I took too many sleeping pills last night, and I ended up sleeping through my own mother's funeral. If I didn't break her heart in life, then I'm pretty damn sure it is now broken in death. Rest in peace, Mother Teresa. Grandma Cheryl called today and left a voicemail saying she's disowning me from the family. She also told me that I'm probably the reason that my dad killed himself, but I actually think it's because Mom was always bitching at him and was always drinking to get her mind off Dad always fucking around on her. What can I say? I guess we're all just pieces of shit on this planet, in the end, after all.
Joe is always armed. There's always a gun at his side. What do you carry that gun for?
Took a bunch more sleeping pills again last night, but this time I tripled the dose. I'm still alive, obviously, because this diary entry exists, but I wish I would never have awoken. I'd like to never wake up again. Someday soon, perhaps. Nobody called me today. Finally, some peace. I sat on the couch all day and stared at the wall and ceiling in silence. I thought about murder more than suicide, however, which was quite the welcoming change. Instead of paying rent this month with my disability check, I think I'm going to buy a gun and some drugs instead to try and boost my self-confidence a bit.
No problem.
I wasn't able to buy a gun today, but I did end up buying a couple of really nice knives, a trench coat, gloves, and some really nice cocaine from downtown. I just did it all in one pile to boost my morale, but instead, I only feel the deep anxiety, and I feel like I'm being watched. I think they're outside my apartment and want to lock me up in the nut house. I fucking hate this feeling and would love to see Dr. Struthers decapitated in the middle of a busy intersection. Maybe I'll get to do it one of these days. Here's hoping. Well, looks like it's the end of the month and my rent is due again, and I'm not even high. I wish I could call Mom for some help, but I guess the world is just out to get me. She wasn't proud or happy with me anyway, so I guess I really don't give a shit. Maybe if she didn't spread her legs causing me to be incepted, I would never have been born in this world. 'Cause death just evolves. I really can't stand humans. I think humanity is a plague on this earth, and I could wish nothing more than to see a majority of the human population systematically exterminated like the vermin they are. Scum. I was so upset last night because I couldn't sleep, I decided to go outside and stab a homeless person in the side a couple of times. He was right outside of my apartment, and I laughed as I watched him writhe in pain in the flower garden I left him in. I can't be certain, but I think he died. I'll have to wait and see what the news reports say, because they never said anything about it yet. I guess I'll have to try harder next time. So the news report said that a homeless person that was stabbed a couple of nights ago died as a result of their injuries, and no suspect has been detained, but the police are looking into it. I'm actually feeling pretty excited and content about this. It's been a while since I felt anything, so I'm overall pleased with the results.
Praise the goat of men.
I think I'm going to enjoy the weekend by going to a bar to celebrate the great news. Hopefully I see a girl that checks me out, so I can offer her a drink and some sex after the bar. God damn, I could use a good fuck right about now.
Everyone seems pretty friendly. I hate this place. I heard the water.
I saw this really hot goth girl at the bar last night, and she said she'd take a picture with me, and I accidentally recorded a video instead. She's one of the most beautiful girls I've seen in a long time, and I hope to see her again, so that I can get her number. I was too shy to ask, but I heard her tell a friend that she goes every Saturday, so I'm definitely gonna make an appearance. Hopefully she likes to fuck, because I'm sure I'd blow her mind. I woke up feeling like shit this morning. I'm pretty sure I'm being watched by the cops though, because some car was parked outside for hours this afternoon. Someone was in the driver's seat and never even got out to take a piss, so I swear it was someone watching my place. I saw a cute girl running by though, and I went out to see if she was around, so we could talk. She was gone, however, before I could catch up with her, and I wasn't sure which way she went. This was right after that car showed up, so I hope she didn't see me and think I was some sort of creep. Another day spent on the couch, as high as the sky. I saw that girl run by again, so I think she must live in the neighborhood somewhere. That car never returned though, which means I must be feeling a bit paranoid. It could be the drugs, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. I felt nothing but inner sadness today for the first time since Mom's death. It overwhelmed me in waves. I know it's not the drugs or antidepressants, and I'm sure it's because I was thinking about how I was once loved not long ago. Now I'm hated, but it doesn't matter much to me, because I hate equally back. We are what we hate. On my way to the store today to get cigarettes and rolling papers, I saw Runner Girl again.
Excuse me. Do you want to come get a drink with me?
No, sorry, I don't drink.
Oh, no? Do you think I get your number? You want to hang out something?
No, sorry.
Really? Fucking bitch.
Sure, she's cute and all, but her shit don't stink attitude means that her fecal matter probably smells the worst. I think I've decided to teach her a lesson in respect, because no one laughs at Salem Blackstone and lives to tell the tale about it. I know who my next victim is, and she can't run or hide from me. This morning I jerked off, thinking about all the different ways I'd like to kill Runner Girl. It was actually quite stimulating, except for when I burst out laughing, thinking about her running by and suddenly getting her foot caught in a bear trap. When I dismembered her body, I find it helped me achieve a better orgasm, significantly. Tonight is the night I might finally get to see that hot goth girl at the bar. I jerked off 6 times today just thinking about her. I hope she's there tonight so I can make her toes curl. I need some money though, to buy some drugs and alcohol tonight, so I'm going to rob someone before I hit up the bar. I didn't end up seeing her last night at the bar, but I recognize a couple of her friends that were there with her last week. I overheard one of them say that she'd be going there on the 22nd for someone's birthday celebration, so I'll have to wait until then to see her again, I guess. Until then, oh, the memories. And poor old Henry, who reportedly died last night from the stab wounds he received while he was robbed talking on the payphone. Rest in piss, oh Henry. That $12 was worth every penny. Bitch-faced Runner Girl was in the neighborhood earlier again today, and this time I was ready for her. I saw her on this street a few times, so I knew she would pass by again at some point. And today, as the saying goes, the early bird catches the worm, and I struck gold. I woke up early and waited around for her. I set up some small game traps right before she ran by on the route she takes, and it worked beautifully. She didn't see it coming. While she was on the ground screaming and rolling around in pain, I came out and stabbed her a bunch more times before saying my goodbyes. Neither one bites the dust, it would seem. Not only did I take care of Runner Girl, but I also scored about $1,000 worth of cash from her. Who goes jogging carrying all that cash on them anyways? She's a dumb bitch, I guess. No matter to me though, because now I can finally go gun shopping and get that peace I've been longing for. I'll get it tomorrow when I go downtown, and hopefully there isn't too much heat around because of the murders. I used to sit around and wonder what the purpose of life was until I died. And that's when I figured it out. It was at that very moment that I knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. A serial killer. Within the abysmal depths of my heart and mind, I discovered that it's way too easy to die and extremely hard to live. Life is nothing more than a game of survival in which we are forced to play every waking moment of our lives, forced upon us since the time of our birth. We struggle to survive in a world that is continually trying to destroy us and end our pitiful and miserable lives. If we decided to simply lie in our beds every day, our bodies would cease to function due to the lack of sustenance intake and mental stimulation and general care for ourselves. We require basic necessities to survive in this world, such as food, water, shelter, warmth, and maybe even love. However, there exists human parasites that hold this secret to their advantage and have created a world in which this is our main mission: to generate income to pay for the things we need to survive. They created a system where in order to survive, we must be a slave, and all our efforts and time is spent trying to make a killing while making a living. So I said, why not? I often peer outside these blinds and watch the scum wander the streets, aimlessly like zombies with no real purpose or direction in life, except to feed off and hinder the leftovers of others. This is why I started killing them.
Wait, firearms? Babies. Man, this is good.
Got a fucking problem?
Yet another day passes, full of the usual loathing and hatred that fills my heart. As the days grow hotter, my heart grows colder. The leftover grains and morsels of self-respect and care slowly melt away inside of me, often emitting themselves from my eyes as useless and seemingly meaningless tears, which draw patterns down my face. I used to taste the saltiness of my own sorrow, but they have grown sweeter over time until I lost the care for taste or any scent whatsoever. Each day, I want to die more and more, but I know that if I were to die, then I would not be able to kill them. My eventual and perpetual downgrade is far too strong to give up now. In this hate, I am truly too far invested. It's always been simply good or bad with me, and nothing in between. There's no room for middle ground in my heart, mind, or my soul. There's only the polar opposites of extremity, and right now, I just want to destroy myself even further.
Oh, hi, Dr. Struggle. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh yeah, they're working good. I've been taking them every day, like you said. Starting to feel a bit better, but I think I might need more time. With Mom's death and all that. Yeah. Alright. Yep. I will. Thanks for calling. Bye now.
Oh my god.
I told my doctor today that I've been feeling better from the medication, but still need time to adjust with everything that's been happening. She upped my dosage of Zoloft and prescribed me more sleeping pills. She believes I will be on track soon, but doesn't actually realize which path I'm going to take. She says I'll be good till next month, however, which eased my mind a bit. If she truly knew what went on inside of my head, I'd be locked up in a mental asylum so fast without a doubt. All the animals I killed as a kid, and all the people as an adult, I'm feeling fine though.
My shirt, fuck you.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I went to the bar again tonight and finally saw that goth girl. I asked her if I could buy her a drink, and she said that she had a boyfriend, which didn't surprise me. I should have known, because of how pretty she is. The thing is though, she embarrassed me and lied right to my face. I saw her leave the bar with another guy, and she was dancing and flirting with all sorts of people. She left with the one she liked the most, I guess. Due to the fact that she ruined my night and self-confidence, I followed her home after the bar, so rest assured she will be getting hers soon. I think I might even eat some of her body to see if it makes me feel any different. I need to get my mind off her somehow.
Before I knew it, I was kneeling down next to her, and there were maggots in her face, and I was wiping her face.
Once again, I spent the day alone and in solitude. I had a few chips to eat and had feelings of emptiness inside which quickly transformed into suicidal urges and thoughts. Hours I've spent with a pit in my stomach, unrivaled to the point of countless total mental breakdowns. Will it ever stop? How can these scum go about their lives, harboring such deepened feelings of utter sorrow and regret? Once it's brought up in conversation, it's always their own self-pity in which they compare and the topic changes. But oh, how I know they have never and could never have felt the pain as I have. For if they have had even a morsel of how I felt today, the streets would be littered with bleeding suicide victims, and I would be hurdling the dead. The silence of being alone is deafening.
I hate your mother! And I don't care what they did! I don't care!
My body aches from the lack of food and water I've consumed, but still I lack any appetite whatsoever. Since I've had very little money lately, the bag of Ripple Cut chips has lasted me all week. My stomach must be shrinking again. I think about all the gluttons and pigs out there, spending all this money for a single meal, and how it only cost me $1 to eat for an entire week. They are weaklings, and I laugh at the bottom feeders and eaters out there. Reliance is a disgusting trait, something in which I hardly know anything about. I guess the old saying is true, that less is more, because the few chips I consume on a daily basis is really starting to show. My ribs poke out, and I've lost close to 30 pounds in just over a month, and I can feel my body feeding off whatever is left of me and stuck to the bones. My mind is alive and active as ever though, and I can't get these thoughts out of my head. I just want to turn it all off, and it's truly remarkable how long the body can survive with near zero intake. I'm gonna take some pills now and try to turn my brain off. I'm so tired, I hope that I never wake up again. I actually cried today, and I feel like a weak and worthless piece of shit knowing that I broke down. I am pathetic. How can I still even have a sliver of emotion within me? The worst part about the ordeal is that I woke up from a dream to a pillow soaked in my tears. I tried to remember the context of the dream, but it faded quicker than the last person that I slayed. I bathe in my own self-hatred for waking up in such a pathetic and vulnerable state. I thought I eliminated my feelings entirely from both my consciousness and subconscious levels. Clearly, even in a dreamscape, I have failed.
The unholy war is coming.
I think I'm going to disconnect my cell phone, as it's been over a week since the last call or text that I received, and it was a solicitation from some Asian service I couldn't even understand.
Hello? Fuck off.
Hello? 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 Speaking. Nope. Wrong number. Sorry, pal.
Fucking ready for war.
It would be good to save the money as well, because the war can't fund itself after all. Thinking about it now, I don't even really want the money, or anything at all for that matter. They can keep the change, because no one really gives a fuck about me in the end. Who cares? Not me, that's for sure. I just want what's needed to bring forth the hell I wish to unleash, so I may become the demon that I am destined to be. I think I may attempt to make and eat a meal today, but something tells me I'm gonna waste more food again, like I often do when I try to swallow the slime in my mouth that I made from chewing it into a paste. It would be nice if someone were here to enjoy a meal with me.
Come on, buddy, eat up.
Anything really, even if it was a dog. I'd probably end up killing it in the end though, because it would cost too much to feed and take care of. It's not even worth the love. Maybe I'd even sacrifice it to the Dark Lord. Hail Satan. Today I decided to snap myself out of my misery and go to that goth girl's house and see if she was around. She wasn't home, but I saw her walking towards a bus stop near her place, so I went to the bus stop just prior to hers to get ahead of her. She didn't even recognize me when she got on the bus, despite the fact that I said a friendly hello to her, and she sat down right beside me on the bus. I got off at the same stop as her and followed her around at a distance while she went shoe shopping. I assumed she would be taking the same bus back at some point, so I waited at the bus stop to get off, and sure enough, my hunch was correct. I wanted to flank her, so I got off on a spot where I knew I could get ahead of her on her way home. I simply waited for her to walk up the staircase, and when she walked by, I dragged her into the bushes I was hiding in along the path. I smothered her face with a chloroform rag, and she didn't even have a chance to scream. I cut out both of her eyes, and then fucked her lifeless corpse. But I wanted to bring something home to eat, so I carved a slab of her ass off to cook. I've been waiting to try human flesh for a while now, so I'm gonna go look up some recipes so I can give her a shot tomorrow. Nothing. No thing. Not one. No one. I can't stand these voices in my head anymore, which is too bad, because we used to get along so well. Farewell. My thoughts won't stop, and I just wish I could turn them off. A bullet might be a good off switch, but unfortunately, my supply is currently diminished. Honestly though, if I had bullets, I'd pack a bag full of clips and go on a shopping spree. Fuck those animals anyways. Bottom-feeding degenerates with nothing useful to offer the world, and not even worth this thought. But it'd be worth a shot. How much hatred can one man have within before it erupts out of him like a volcano? I've been so paranoid lately, I can't even say for sure if I trust myself anymore. How could I? I have no clue what's real anymore, and even started questioning whether or not I'm even alive. Maybe I'm just stuck in some sort of dreamscape vortex. If I am indeed alive, I truly cannot say how much longer I can hold on, and I have no idea why I'm still even trying. I'm pathetic, just like the rest of you, and I just want to die.
I can see you come off your face and whack valley. I can see
I took a walk downtown after I woke up this morning so I could pick up some drugs and get high. It's been a while, and I needed something to make these negative feelings and thoughts go away. My usual connection wasn't around, so I had to go through someone else they knew, who only had hard. I hesitated a bit, since it gives me high anxiety and paranoia, but I picked up a couple grams anyways, since it was all that was available, and I returned home. The last time I smoked crack was a couple of years ago, so perhaps over time, my tolerance diminished considerably, or perhaps the stuff was late. But I've never smoked any rock like this before. I am so fucking high right now, it feels as though my heart is gonna burst out of my chest like an alien or something. The ringer is gone, and this come down is pure droning weight. I smoked everything to avoid this feeling, but instead, it heightened, and I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to handle this feeling before doing something extremely insane and destructive.
I'm gonna cut off your fucking dick.
There goes my rent and living expenses for the month. And it's due in less than a week. Fuck it though, it was at least worth it for the brief moment of clarity that I got out of getting high. The anxiety I now feel, however, is through the roof. I can't fall asleep, to make the thoughts and waves of terror stop.
You're a fucking piece of shit. I fucking hate you. You fucking failure.
I spent the entire night yelling at myself and reassuring myself that the end is just around the bend.
Get out of my head.
I don't know why I'm still here, or holding on, but at least I felt a second of bliss while I was high. I really need to find a way to get higher without spending my rent money. I saw an interesting news report today relating to a woman who's been missing for a few days. Apparently she was found dead in some bushes near the grand staircase at the center of town. Sadly, what they didn't report is the fact that I have both of her eyes and a piece of her body in my freezer. Maybe they're withholding some information from the public for investigative purposes. And to be honest, I almost forgot I even had pieces of her in there. I know what I'm having for dinner tonight, though. Update. I cooked her meat tonight with a wonderful blend of carefully selected spices. The taste was indescribable, and I felt energized and highly awakened mentally. I truly felt the experience, and it was majestic, even mystical.
I'm gonna stab out your eyes.
I didn't sleep last night again. Maybe it's from the meat, but my paranoia levels are heightened. My rent is due in a couple of days, which isn't helping matters much, and I spent all my money to get high a couple of nights ago. I'm such a failure, and I can't quite understand what spark is left inside of me that allows me to continue living on a daily basis. Perhaps merely a form of primal survival instinct. But I'm sure that even the rawest forms of natural energy even grow weary and tired of simply existing. What is our purpose on this ever-withering earth? Is it simply to exist? Or is there a greater plan in store for me that I have yet to experience and live out? And if there is, I truly wouldn't want it. I've heard people say things like it's God's will, or to just go with the flow. But no, I don't think so. If God was all-seeing and almighty, I'm certain that he would have destroyed me already and taken back his unholiest creation. I feel like if there was a God, I've already sinned enough with just these thoughts alone, and I've already received the one-way ticket to hell. Truth be told, I think me and Satan would get along quite well. Maybe my thoughts are so vile and atrocious that even the Dark Lord himself wouldn't stand to have me around, even for a moment of time. I hate myself, and I hope that I soon die.
Lick it. Lick the fetus. Lick the ground. Fuck it. Fuck it, boy.
What a fucked up world we live in. It's no wonder the suicide rates are increasing by the year. Just take a look around you. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. I understand that I'm part of this ratio, and so I've been thinking about the best way for a one-way ticket off this planet. I wouldn't want to suffer or have any chances of surviving, so I think a quick and painless or even painful death would work best. Do I shoot myself in the head? Cut my wrists? Laying down on the railroad track seems pretty fitting, or perhaps jumping into a busy intersection or major highway. I've thought of hanging myself out of my living room window so that it'd be on display for the whole town to see before someone cut me down off the noose. I'd hate for it to take too long for the oxygen to my brain to be cut off, however. Maybe taking a plethora of pills would be nice, so I'd be nice and high when the Reaper comes. It would have to be the right cocktail combination of uppers and downers for it to work, and I doubt I could even afford to kill myself with drugs, to be honest. I'm sure if my doctor knew that I fantasize about killing myself daily, she would have me committed to an asylum. Therefore, these so-called dark thoughts must remain a secret for now, and only because I wouldn't want anyone to stop me.
You got a fucking problem?
I saw another report on the news today about the bitch's body they found atop the stairwell. She was dragged into some nearby bushes, and the news stated that the body had signs of sexual conduct after her death. The reason for this is because I couldn't help myself after seeing all of her blood, and that look in her eyes. I must admit, that part was less satisfying than the act of killing her initially, and her meat was as divine as anything I've ever tasted. If I had a restaurant, it would be on the menu, and would likely be the best-selling item due to the rejuvenation after consumption. I'm getting more paranoid lately, so I went downtown and picked up a pistol for protection. It's a Smith & Wesson, and one I've been wanting to get for a long time. It came with a fully loaded clip. I know I'm going to need it one day, and I'm looking forward to using it at some point in the near future. I just hope I have enough money for rent this month, since I've been late the last couple of months, and Mom isn't around to help me anymore. Thankfully, Dr. Struthers has some pull for reasoning with whoever distributes the checks, because I figure I should have been cut off a long time ago. Oh well, just give me the money and nobody gets hurt.
Target. No. Bullseye playground.
My body shut down on me today in what felt like a meth hangover, and I ended up falling asleep for most of the day. I woke up around 9 p.m. and decided to go back to bed.
The Bullseye playground. Bullseye playground. Like, what the heck? Bullseye. Whoever said about Bullseye playground.
This is what they call a ghetto cutlass.
Today has been the hottest day on record in recent years, so I decided to go down to the beach to see who's there and cool down a bit. I sat alone on a picnic table, and this girl walked by and waved at me. I decided to follow her to see if I could get her alone somewhere, and in the end, I got much more than I bargained for. I followed her to a cabin where her and a few friends were having drinks and camping out for the weekend. I waited until nightfall, when they all fell asleep.
I don't know, sounds like fun to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time. So apparently there's a lot of murders happening out here, right? It was all over the Junction Gazette. Seriously. Check the news. Apparently some woman got attacked in the underpass, and she got caught in a bear trap. She got skinned. Poor girl, man.
I don't believe you.
Not sure.
When everything went quiet for a bit, I ended up killing each and every one of them, in a near-perfect sequential format.
You want me to do it, sweetie? I can help you, my love.
Stop that.
It was you.
fuck?
What the fuck's going on?
What the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
It felt like each murder was not only particularly brutal, but perfectly executed, like they were all meant to die or something. Weird, effortless.
I'm gonna cut off your face and wear it to your family's Christmas dinner. I'm gonna cut your face off. Wear it to your family's house for Christmas dinner. You spineless fuck.
I took some camper meat home with me last night after the bloodbath in the bush, and this time I wasted no time consuming it. I believe I am acquiring quite a taste for the flesh of my own kind, and somehow each bite makes me feel more alive. It's quite a change from feeling depressed and trying to kill myself all the time. Next time I try to end my life, I think I'll go back near the campground by the beach and hang myself from a tree that I saw there.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Today was my dad's birthday, and to celebrate, I finished off the rest of the god's flesh that I didn't eat last night. I feel almost immortal after eating it, and I came up with a lingo for it. Whenever you eat someone's flesh, you should say, "Now that's refreshing." Uncle Sam can kiss my ass, and everyone else celebrating the 4th of July today. The only thing I'm celebrating today is the fact that I'm still alive, so that I can kill a few more people before my time is up on this earth. I feel as it might be closer than expected, almost like a fog that is coming to an ending.
If I was gonna kill myself, I'd take out as many of them first as I could.
Fuck society and everything it stands for. I feel cursed to be part of this living nightmare. Everyone outside of these walls can go fuck themselves. I've been waking up from dreams consistently that seem to be trying to tell me something. Once I figure it out, you'll definitely be the first one to know. As sad as it is true, you, Mr. Diary, are the only friend I have left in the world, and I love you. Thanks for always being there for me. Actually, I've since had a change of heart. You, Mr. Diary, can actually go fuck yourself too, along with all the other degenerate scumbags out there. I hope everyone dies and their souls perish within the inferno of hell. Killing is none of your business, but business is good. I'm still broke though. I'm getting the craving to go out and kill once again. The difference this time, however, is that I want to make it really special. This time, I want to ensure that the police know that everything is tied together. A murderous conspiracy, perhaps, involving a serial killer as opposed to the government. It truly saddens me that the news has not said anything aside from the reports for each individual murder session. This town is not that big, and it's never seen anything like this before. Soon, I hope. I think it's fair to say that killing has become an addiction for me now. It is the ultimate joyride, and the thrill of the kill is indeed a real thing. If it weren't for my paranoia, coupled with the fact that I hate society, I'd probably be out there killing people with each passing day. Most people who kill do it out of a dispute with another person, or for accidental reasons. And of course, there are also those who kill as a necessity for survival. I kill for sport, however, and because of that, it makes me feel alive. It works much better than any drug or medication I've ever taken. I'm sure that if murder was legalized, there would be counseling and addiction services set up all over the place to cope with the cooling periods and spaces between each kill. But for now, I prefer to stay home, away from it all, because I'd hate to make a mistake and get caught. All hail Salem Blackstone. I saw in the news today a tasty report about how citizens think that there is some sort of serial killer roaming around in the streets, but the authorities claim that they have no evidence to link any of the murders together yet and are continuing to look into any leads or developments to rule that option out. Talk about a bunch of morons, because it's not like these things happen on the regular around here. There's only one, and can be only one, Salem Blackstone, and I'm not done killing just yet. Tonight, I'm going to go out and kill, once again. Finally. I can't take the urges anymore, so I'm giving in to the sinful temptation, and I'm going to ruin someone's day. Hopefully they have lots of family members, so that their death affects a greater number of people. Just call me the Heartbreaker. What a horrible night and morning. I went to a club last night to try and pick up some chicks. And when I found a couple of girls looking over at me, I knew my choice was made. After following them after the bar, they got spooked when they saw me. I was wearing a mask as well, so that probably didn't help with my situation at all, considering it was on a main street. They phoned the police, and I had to hide in some bushes until morning, because I was so paranoid. The cops saw me walking along the highway taking the long route home, and asked me a bunch of questions. They asked me where I was going, and where I was coming from. And I told them I was just walking home. I guess they thought I was suspicious looking, so they ran my name and came back with nothing, and let me go. That was a close call though, and I think I need to avoid future random killings due to this risk factor. Next time, I'll plan things out much more thoroughly before going out to do the deed. If I get caught, I don't plan on being taken alive, and I won't be able to take anyone else's lives. Looks like it's back to the drawing board for me. I felt really sick all day, ever since I woke up this morning. I think it's because of the anxiety dealing with the police yesterday. I can't shake the feeling like I'm being watched, and I'm sure if they're on to me, that my case is probably filed under special ops by now. Fuck the police though, because they'll never get me alive. Head Dr. Struthers called today, unless I was just dreaming that she did. I vaguely remember her saying something about the murders happening around town, but I don't recall all the details of the call. That's why I'm questioning as to whether or not it was a dream or reality. I believe my end is coming soon, because lately, my dreams just feel like the same stuff as if I was awake, and then I wake up feeling like nothing changed. I think when we die, it all just becomes one big cosmic soup. When I die, I want to become the president. I was having a bath today, and I had the urge to plug in the toaster and bring it in to cuddle with me. I then reminded myself that I should probably kill a bunch more people first, but then I reached an agreement with myself. I'm not going to kill myself, but I would much rather die in the ritual of combat. I think that I'll kill more people and wait until the police arrive to die in a shootout with them. Might as well go out with guns blazing.
Typen, wo bleiben die Typen?
If the meaning of life is to die, then I must be on the right track. It feels good to help others reach this goal as well. To watch the look of fear, followed by a peaceful relief, drain from someone's face and eyes the moment that they die, is an invigorating and rewarding experience. It actually kind of turns me on a bit in some strange way, which is probably why I get so horny for a couple days after taking someone's life away from them. I'm getting all worked up just envisioning it, and if I wasn't so broke, I'd probably go out and buy a hooker, and then strangle her to death right before the moment of climax, where I'd come deep inside of her. Such a sexy thought. I've grown impatient waiting for the weekend to arrive, so I plan on going out tonight and getting shit-faced. Afterwards, I'm gonna go out and find a prostitute so that I can fuck her to death. Godspeed. Welcome to the Junction.
Before I knew it, I was kneeling down next to her, and there were maggots in her face.
Mission accomplished. After having a few drinks at the bar last night, I strolled through the Junction and found a semi-decent hooker to fuck and snuff out. She must have been a junkie, because she had no extra money, and she was completely high out of her mind on something. I got a good discount though on her services. It was free of charge, because I ended up strangling the bitch from behind as I fucked her doggy style.
So she doesn't have a pimp. You can't walk these streets without having a pimp.
When I put her in a chokehold, she seemed to liven up a little bit by squirming around like a fish out of water. We both got off in our own ways, I guess, and I don't hear anyone complaining. Looking back at it, I'm not at all completely satisfied with my last kill. I don't think the authorities will ever find her body, because I ended up stuffing her into a waste bin in an alley near the Junction, and therefore, the public will never know about her due to the lack of reporting on the crime. She was a prostitute, and often when they go missing, it doesn't get reported. In any event, I had to dispose of her, as opposed to leaving her on display, due to the fact that they could have obtained DNA evidence from the huge load I left up inside her pussy. Good riddance, it seems, and in more ways than one. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. Then, I'll kill them all over again, and the cycle may continue. As long as Salem Blackstone is around, their blood will flow like rivers into the gutters, and where the slime lives. I think the thing I like the least about killing is the smell of shit after their body releases the contents of their bowels. Sometimes it happens even before they die and take their last breath, probably due to the fear that consumes them. They literally become scared shitless. I guess you could say that killing is a shitty job, but someone's got to do it. If I were to die today, I doubt it would be too bad, because I've hardly eaten anything for days, and if we are what we eat, then I'd only be human.
No. Yeah. No.
great debate I've been having with myself is whether or not I despise myself more than humanity. Growing up, I was constantly bullied, and being young, I couldn't exactly adequately defend myself. As I grew older, I then became the tyrant that I am today, evolving into a serial killer. I believe all the anger and hatred I feel towards others was due to the years growing up underfoot, and it eventually caused me to view other people as nothing more than objects. It is because of this that I value the knives and weapons I use to kill them more than the person being killed. You and I are nothing but flesh vessels, containing a soul that, depending on how much it's been destroyed, slowly dissipates. I view all people as potential victims for my campaign of murder and mayhem, and with each life that I take, I feel more of my soul and old self coming back, and I still hate him. For some reason, I woke up so horny today that I sat in bed and masturbated all day, thinking of victims past, present, and future. I literally fucked myself all day. Fuck me. Sometimes, I spend a majority of my day just staring at the strange patterns in the ceiling and walls in my apartment, lost in my mind within the ocean of depression and misery that I feel deep within my core. I don't eat much food, not only because I can't afford it, but also because the very curse of being this human animal disgusts me. Eating is a gross and time-consuming process, and I often only eat when my mind and body start breaking itself down, and it's absolutely needed. It is also quite disturbing how humans piss, shit, spit, puke, fart, sneeze, bleed, and sometimes cum all over each other's faces, which certain people get off on. I'd like to see you all exterminated. Give a fuck.
I sleep with an AK-47 under my mattress. Loaded, ready to roll.
Sluts, junkies, and scum are all that I see when I peer outside these windows. I consider myself a street cleaner, I guess, in many ways. And if I knew I would never get caught or be penalized, I'd kill people all day long. This would be done in tribute to none other than Lord Satan. Now more than ever, do I realize that the only purpose I have for being alive on this earth is to murder the unlucky ones. I feel as though this is my fate, and on this day of the Lord, not even God can save me now. God couldn't even save them, the ones that I've slain to take their pain away. To live is to suffer, and we've all suffered enough. I know that I'm not insane, but can this world say the same? Useless eaters, garbage feeders, and cowardly leaders is all that I see around us. I wanted to do the right thing today, so I paid my rent in full with my disability check instead of buying dope with it. I'm thinking though, that if I go out in the next few days, I could not only get some money by killing someone, but it could also take the edge off this depressive spell I've been feeling lately. Even more so than getting high, taking someone's life fills me with the ultimate satisfaction. I feel the beast has rested long enough. Emptiness today, again. A new month has arrived, and I'm regretting not buying drugs with my rent money. I need something to fill this void that I've been consumed by. Anything to get my mind off the thoughts like voices in my head. It sometimes feels like I'm on a bad acid trip, and I keep arguing with myself over the most pathetic things. How could I be so weak and feel so low? It's certainly not something I want to feel, and it's at times like these that I start to escalate and get worse. Then I just want to kill myself afterwards, and you and I both know that in my life, there can be no happy endings. I tried killing myself again last night. It almost worked this time, because I woke up this morning with the rope still tied around my throat. I should have tried a better knot though, but I actually thought I was dead, because the rope cut the circulation off to my head, and I must have blacked out before I fell onto the floor. I guess Satan isn't ready for me yet, but I'm sure I'll be seeing him sometime sooner than later. I'm rather upset about my failure at what seems to be such an easy task, but I'm gonna try again after I'm done with this journal entry. There's nothing better to do on a Monday anyway. Memories do not exist if no one remembers. When an event takes place, often it takes a reminder that it indeed happened. However, if it was never brought up, the mind would have forgotten the memory of it. How could something exist without memory? Did it ever exist to begin with? Am I real? Do you remember? Does it matter? Do I matter? Will you remember me when I'm gone? Will they remember you? Yes. At least you will be remembered, and I will be forgotten, unless I give them something to remember me by. So far, no one remembers. I feel as though they have forgotten what I've done, and therefore I must do what I do best. I must kill again, so that you may all remember the reason why I still exist and breathe this toxic air. You will remember me, for I will not be forgotten. It must be Remembrance Day, because a news report said that due to the recent killings and missing persons, they are giving free self-defense lessons to women that are feeling unsafe in the city. I guess the campers I killed didn't show them that it doesn't matter how many I kill, I can't be stopped until I'm ready to retire from this dream job, or what some might consider a hobby. In reaction to the news today, I'm going to wait outside one of those free classes and slaughter the first person that I see leaving the place. I want to ensure that the city is getting its money's worth, and make sure that they have not forgotten after all. It's time they know I haven't been hibernating, and the beast has awoken. It's going to feel refreshing to kill again, and I'm going to carve myself up after the ritual is complete. So far, she hasn't been found by anyone, I guess. Unless the news isn't reporting it just yet. I went behind the mall, where the fitness center that's giving out those free lessons is located, and I waited for someone to leave. There's a trail behind the mall that she took, walking right into a spider's web. There was no struggle at all, despite her supposed training, but I think it's because I must have strangled her so hard and fast that it crushed her windpipe. I knew it cut the circulation off instantly to her brain, as she lost consciousness immediately. Perhaps she was so scared that she blacked out when I grabbed her, but I ended up stealing her purse, which had $200 in it. Her ID says that her name is Cassandra, and I left her body right next to the trail, in plain open view. Looks like they found her body and I made the news once again. Finally. The reporter stated that they don't know who the girl is and said they're seeking any information to help identify her. Apparently because of the location, Jane Doe, there has been talk around town that she was a member of the self-defense classes, but apparently the authorities are saying that she was not enrolled and had nothing to do with the program. No one has come forth yet to ID the body, and they think she was just passing through town. One thing they did confirm, though, is that they believe it to be the same person that's connected to all the other murders that have been taking place. I'm satisfied with that, for at least they got that part right. They are also increasing the police presence all over the city and installing several new CCTV cameras. That being said, I think it's best that the beast sleeps for a while, so I don't go under any suspicion. Seems everyone is quite alarmed now, and everyone and everything is on high alert citywide. A woman claimed on the news today that she was followed by a man and the police were sent to the area. The suspects started running when they arrived on the scene, but I haven't left my apartment since I killed Cassandra. Is there a copycat? I'm rather offended about the possibility of a copycat going around, trying to take my claim to fame. If the police had made an arrest, I would be able to find out who it is and extinguish his pathetic life. It seems he got away though, but managed to stir the bee's nest nonetheless. Police are now stationed in nearly every corner of the city, so I may just continue this fast and not eat for a while until it's safer to go outside. My cupboards are nearly empty anyways, but I don't want to leave this place for any reason for the next little while. I'll have to do a supply run by at least next week, as I don't think I can make it that long without getting more drugs. I really need something right now to take my mind off everything that's going on around me. Kill the fakes.
Why are you praying to God? From Satan. Hail Satan.
The paranoia had sunk its hook in deep, so I didn't even get out of bed today. I heard some people arguing in the hallway and lots of sirens. It felt like my head was going to explode at one point. I haven't checked the news out lately and spent another day in the house, except this time I got out of bed for a bit. I played some piano for the first time in what seems like forever, and I've decided that I'll start working on my funeral dirge. I can now feel more than ever that they're going to catch up with me sometime. The question is, how soon? I've made the decision to do something big next time. Something that will get the blood flowing and will be remembered in this shitty little gritty city. After the next phase of my insanity, the whole world is going to hear the name Salem Blackstone. I spent most of my day today studying local maps to determine the best areas for my next onslaught. What's exciting is how many tempting options there is for a day of fun on the town. Notable considerations include the airport, bus terminal, the beach, shopping malls, grocery stores, banks, and busy restaurants. All seem like fun places to bring a bit of social misery. I've also decided that the upcoming Santa Claus parade is going to have a special guest of honor this year.
Cut off your face and wear it for Christmas.
Another Friday the 13th is upon us, and the stains of society will soon suffer under my domination of their cowardly souls. The Lord Satan has a special place for me when my deeds have been completed, and I shall look forward to commanding his legions once again. Regi Satanas, Ab Satanas, Hail Satanas, Shem Hamforaj. The unholy war is coming.
The unholy war is coming.
Blood has already been spilled, and much more will soak the soils of the earth. My magnum opus is upon us, and for your indoctrination and pathetic lives of lies, you have given me no choice but to be the slayer of all souls, for nobody deserves a spirit in this world. Forgive this, Father, for you I have sinned. In the end, the mists are blood in the air, and it is my duty to ensure it fills the gutters. I've decided to blow up a shopping mall not far from my home, and I'm going to do it within the next few days. Unfortunately though, I need to get some supplies before I can set the plan into action, so I'll have to leave my apartment. This is something I was hoping to avoid, but it's necessary, and I want to ensure that everything goes off with a bang.
Explosive.
I got the batteries and the alarm clock I needed to make the device, as well as some food, cigarettes, and some meth from downtown. It's nearly midnight, and I spent much of the day building the timer mechanism for the bomb. I'll continue throughout the night to add the fuel contents and wire everything up. Things are coming along quite well, and I'm feeling content once again. I actually laughed for the first time in a while today, while thinking about driving a remote control RC car bomb under a police car and blowing it up. Ever heard the term, when pigs fly? Perhaps I'm a nocturnal insomniac, but still haven't slept due to the meth and excitement I'm feeling within. It's similar to being on a roller coaster, but longer lasting. I've completed construction of the device and have all the weapons needed for the reckoning day. There will be no desire for sleep and dreaming when this unfolds. I slashed my wrist after I woke up this morning, just in time for my monthly phone checkup from Dr. Struthers. As always, I played it cool, and I'm getting my rent check. It's also the start of the weekend, so I'm gonna hit up the bar and get some dope so I can enjoy myself for a change.
You looking at me? Who else you looking at?
This morning, I decided to do the shopping mall thing early, as opposed to waiting for the weekend, so I'll do it tomorrow. There's more law enforcement present in town on the weekends, and I don't want to get caught before I'm able to release more havoc up until the new year. I have faith that all will go smoothly tomorrow, and everything is packed and ready to go. I took some sleeping pills tonight so I can sleep, so that I may awaken with the sharpest mind possible. I have a job to do, and have never failed through any of my missions. Well, today is the big day. I woke up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready for anything. If anyone tries to stop me, I'm going to kill them without hesitation and without time for a reaction. I have one goal today, and that is to kill for Satan. If I am cornered by the police, I'm not coming out of this alive. So if this is the last journal entry you're reading, it's because I died in combat and I made it to Valhalla. I am a failure and deserve nothing less than death itself. The bomb did not go off because someone antagonized me about the mask I was wearing, which caused a scene in the mall. I had to shoot the man in the face, as well as others in the food court so I could flee. By the stroke of luck, I made it home, but I really have a strong feeling that they're onto me now, and they're going to find me. To those who wish to hunt me down, I've peered outside these blinds one last time, and see your eyes watching me in my dwelling. I am a wolf within the trees though, watching you, yet unseen. Let it be known that I would never, and could never, let one of your pigs capture me and throw me into the pig pen. I do not wish to live in a cage like an animal. I was not born a free man, but I vowed myself to die as one. Therefore, I have chosen to end my life, so as to not be taken down like a dog, but rather as the sepulchre and the wolf within all of your nightmares. I would have killed many more people if you had not found me, but alas, here we are, with a corpse in the bathtub and some very interesting reading materials. I hope you enjoy what you discover, and always remember to never forget me and what I have done. I'll see you all in hell, where I hope we can all play again someday soon. Those in death, Salem Blackstone.
Hello? Fuck off.
Yeah, I hear you praying to God. But I'm Satan.
Needham 1. 1 run.